Find yourself standing, feel your feet, take a breath. See if you can send your breath down into your feet as it expands through your body. And then shift your weight forward and back as though you could use your body weight to further imprint awareness of your footprint on the floor. And shift side to side, noticing as your body weight pours through the different edges of your body. Notice how that feels for you. And then go ahead and pick up a weight. I could pick up this 15-pound weight. I could also pick up my dog. And again, I'm just going to feel my feet. And then I'm going to shift forward and back. Noticing how the additional load increases my awareness of where I am in space. He's also providing some work for my body as I have to resist his forces. So whatever you're holding, be it a weight, a frying pan, or your pet, just take a breath there. And see where you feel the additional work or awareness in your muscles as you breathe. I'm going to put him down and trade it for a weight, which is also a little more even in my hands. So I'm holding 15 pounds in between both hands. And now we're just going to slowly roll our bodies down, seeing if you can feel each vertebrae peel off of its friend. And notice the muscles that engage to keep you stable in a happy relationship with gravity as you go down. Take a breath at the bottom and then slowly begin to pick yourselves back up, finding how your abs begin to lift the weight of your back as well as the weight of the weight. We're going to compare and contrast now. Just shrug your shoulders up and down, noticing what you learn about your back and your shoulders as you lift them in this way. And then roll back down. About halfway, shift your weight forward and back. And then roll down a little more. Keep your hip bones pointing up. And shift forward and back again, just as you're bending over the hip bones. And then roll down a little more, letting your tailbone go up. You are welcome to bend your knees. Leave the weight on the floor at the bottom. And then slowly roll yourselves back up and see if you can feel the same muscles working for you now. Notice if the movement is faster, smoother, and more or less aware than it was. At the top, shrug your shoulders up and down. Roll back down. When you're at the level of the rib cage, shift your weight back and forth. Roll down until you're right up over your hip bones. Shift the weight. All the way down, allowing the sacrum to tilt, the knees to bend if necessary. Take a breath at the bottom. Pick up the weight and slowly come back up. Notice if the actions are more vivid now. Just take a step forward. Take a step back. Take one step back. Keep your back foot on the walk. Bend and straighten that front leg a couple of times. Notice the muscles that hold you up, that push you off the earth. And then change. Step back into center. Rise up onto your toes. Lower your heels. And now we're slowly going to raise the weight up. If you want more work, keep your arms straight. If you want less work, bring it in. The closer it is into your center, the less resistance there is. That part's up to you. Let's take the weight up to the level of the pelvis. And then take a long breath in and out. So you can imagine that you're actually holding this weight with your pelvis, and then notice what breathes for you here. Raise the weight to the level of the solar plexus. Breathe here. Raise the weight to the level of the heart. Breathe here. Do you feel different areas expanding and contracting as certain places that are now stabilizing for you can't take the air in? Raise the weight to the level of the third eye. Inhale, exhale. And then push it up above your head. Move it back and forth until you find the place where it's in balance, where you're in gravitational uprightness, stacked, where you feel the weight pouring down through your feet. Position your head in the middle of this, and then rise back up on your toes, pushing the floor away and the sky away. Inhale, exhale, and lower down. Take the weight back down. Watch as your muscular action cascades through your body. And then place the weight down. Notice how you feel.